Gamers. What is this shit still doing on my screen? Beep. Minecraft. I have to show you guys around a little bit, actually, because this is, I feel like this is really coming along. Oh my god. I updated fucking assets for my rail map and the rail information, but I never pushed it. And if I wanted to push it, I would have to get my laptop. Yes. And I don't want to get to my laptop. One of these days, Borderless will open. I should only play Minecraft on Linux. I should not be playing this on Windows. Let's be real. It's kind of just like a sucks situation. Okay, why do I have saplings in my inventory? I was collecting a bunch of birch last time, so I was labeling boxes. I'm clearly holding another thing. Oh, this extra shield. Let's take a look around. Kind of show you guys what I've been up to. Well, first of all, we can take the I added a little local branch of the subtle way. Hey Melissa, I'll be having a powwow tomorrow. So this is just some extremely short rail lines. This takes you to Aqua Base. This actually is represented by a dotted line on the map and is not included in the rail information diagram. But just like a brief jaunt over here. One of these is short a cart. It's this one. Up here, you've got the Aqua Camp. Now, I would like to get some more sand to build that glass dome out of, but I'm waiting for someone else to come online and help me make a sand duper to work on that. But I honestly, maybe that's what I'll do this stream, is I'll just do a little more progress on the glass dome. I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about that. Check out this rail. Most of the distance it covers is vertical, but that just so happens to require lots of horizontal rails. So I kind of built this out in here. I don't think things can spawn on it. If they can, I'll need to modify the layout, but that's kind of what we're looking at there. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. It's just like a quick jaunt down to here. If I need to repair my speedy scythe, I can wait 3 hours and then kill the skeletons. I don't know why this hoe has a dedicated inventory slot, if I'm gonna be real. This chest needs to be sorted out, faux show. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do that real quick, and then I'll just get a little bit of XP. I'll put these things away for now. All right, someone's come and done it. Someone's come and done it. So it's no longer an issue. Pharaohs came down here, dude. Cleaned out all the iron we had. Which, I mean, power to you, I suppose, you know. It's not like that iron was super important. That's the other thing that I might do this stream is, why are there sticks in here? What? Who would do that? All right, I thought this was gonna be way harder than it ended up being, so I don't have really any business down here no more. Anywho. Oh, this doesn't have mending on yet. Definitely sort that out. Oh. Anyway, I shouldn't be hanging out down here. I've got better things to do, better places to be. I could have sworn one of those was enchanted. Anyway. I'm glad that I made the wise decision to leave my minecart and totem here, because if I only left the totem there, I would be leaving this coal without it. So, I mean, I think it's kind of cool that the track runs through a real mine shaft before taking you onto this hideous bridge thing I built. And I also think it's cool that, like, there's beautiful cavernous scenery around while you're riding. I'm actually gonna leave this at the camp and just walk back to base because I fucked up my whole minecart distribution network. This is the base, so never mind. Although I do need to go to the camp anyway, so maybe that's not the end of the world. Well, actually, since we can do multiple projects in one go, like we're not like pigeonholed, I'm gonna go grab some sand. Probably actually grab sand near curb space, I guess. I think that my line services curb space pretty directly. What's up around the world underscore around though? Didn't I die on last stream of this? No, that was a copy of the server world. Anywho. Also, that was like 8 streams ago. Lie. That is open to you to interpret. Skeleton spawner. No. Red. That's where I'm going. You got a 10-win streak on Deadlock? Don't know what Deadlock is. League and Marvel Rivals, but made by Valve. Okay, so not a game I would enjoy, but a game that is probably impressive to have a 10-win streak on. So congratulations. I'm gonna go through to curb. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm not 8. Alright, perfect. Actually, we'll just leave this here. So you're exactly the same age as the only other person I know who says chuddy. We won't decimate his beaches or anything, but chat. This is where my treasure lies down here. It's very hard to actually only destroy the sand down here. But I don't want the gravel or the dirt, so I'm trying to destroy only the sand as much as I can. The problem is I need a lot of sand. Let's try to get 4 stacks, I guess. Actually, this is probably better for that goal, stated goal. And there's plenty of sand down here. I don't want to decimate too many of his local beaches, though. 4 stacks of sand it's just, I know it's not enough, is kind of the problem. Like, I'm lying to myself if I'm saying that 4 stacks should do it, because it won't. Alright, perfect. Is that a zombie in a boat? I guess he doesn't burn to death because the boat's in... Yeah, yeah, you can hear it. That's funny. Also, I don't know what that is. It looks dope as hell, but I don't even know how to get up there. Strictly speaking, I think it's you're supposed to trident up there, but I don't have a trident. or a reliable way to farm tridents, so it's just a mystery to me. It kind of looks like it has a peanuts. I think you're stretching. And listen. I'll be the first guy to point out if something looks like a D&B, but that... I'm not gonna call that D&B. That it's not. I also down at phase base. I actually, oh god, maybe I should get my laptop because I have a few bits that I can execute on. I think there's a brief break in the track there that we just get to ignore because the minecart moves fast enough. Should mend this shovel, although I can do that off stream. I can just sit in the skeleton grinder for a little bit. This is where our transfer to Aqualine lives. We'll go to Aqua Base. No, we'll go to Aqua Camp. When you're reviewing from the river, no, I'm Pixar, it didn't happen, first of all. Second of all, no, I just disagree with you. I do think now, though, talking about it, that it would be really funny if one of, I am, yeah, you are crazy. In fact, I'd say you're clinically, maybe. Well, no, maybe not clinically, but you know, you got a couple screws loose. I mean, it's okay. Come on about it. I need to make more birch signs. All right, that's quite a few. This should be enough to actually maybe completely do this. Now, I feel like the best way to do what I'm attempting here is probably item frames, if I'm being entirely honest, but, well... item frames are a little more expensive. They're a little more expensive. So I don't know if it makes impeccable sense to use those. But I'm trying to label all these chests so I don't have to look through them all one at a time, every time. Now, previously I just put stone in the down arrows, but I think that it looks a little cleaner if you just label all of them stone, stone. That is not. There we go. And stone. And then here we do the same. They're all stone. I know there's a way that you could put items on signs, but I think that's creative only. Like, you need to use commands. Oh, there's probably a plugin that does it, though. Or a data pack or something. Cobbled. Deep slates. I thought that you could fit cobbled deep slate on one line. Apparently not. It's cobbled deep slat is all that fits. And cobbled deep slate. Another thing that I've been thinking about is I think that I want an inner wall here that maybe has its own windows, but that these windows are just for the staircase. Because I think this looks kind of ugly from the inside, honestly, with the way that it is now, so. You got wieners on the mind? Yeah, no, I mean, maybe the real problem isn't that you're crazy. Maybe it's just that you're thinking about dicks all the time. That is certainly a possibility. That could be the case. Cobbled deep slates. Cobbled deep slates. Cobbled deep slates. Cobbled deep slates. Oh, why do I keep doing this? Wait a second. I was able to put cobbled deep slate on one line. The fucking Linux version of the game lets you do this, and the Java version, not the Java version, the Windows version doesn't. What the fuck? That's so weird. That's so... what? Well, no fucking wonder all these signs look dumb as hell. They all say cobbled deep slate on them. But why? Why is it different? Why is it different? That's interesting to know. You would think that the Java version would just be the same on all platforms, but you'd be wrong, because in the Linux world I was able to put cobbled deep slate on each side, and it doesn't even render on Windows. We'll put and basalt so that it doesn't look like it's one thing. But we'll use an ampersand to make it more concise. cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slates. I do not have enough signs, but stone, 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 stone. I actually might put these on the other side of the chest just because I had to do that for the... Oh no, you bitch. 2 signs shy of my dreams as well. Okay, well that's pumpkins and melons, diorite, andesite, and stone. No, 2 signs. Yeah, 2 signs shy. Pumpkins and melons. I cannot place my hand on a keyboard today. Okay. Pumpkins and melons. Diorite, andesite, stone. Just call it diorite. Alright. Now we can go check on our sand and notice that it is still not even a little bit closer to being, done than it was before. I also really want to add modify or work around the storage layer of the aqua base. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. What am I looking for? My sand. Oh, it's actually almost done, so maybe we can just go right back there. Wait, what? Was I rendering 2 furnaces and not the other 2? How does that work? Why are these 2 faster? I thought it was just a set. I thought furnaces did not have to be loaded to cook shit. I didn't. What? Are these on a chunk border? They are on a chunk border. So when I was over there, was this chunk was loaded and this one wasn't? That's so stupid. I could have sworn that furnaces didn't have to be loaded to cook things. Well, now that I know that, like, what am I supposed to do around here? I mean, I could farm... I can collect the sugarcane, I guess. Fuck. Like, what? Since when? Since when does a furnace need to be loaded? I thought that if you came back into an unloaded chunk that has a furnace, like, it would, like... be like, oh yeah, this furnace here has been on for this amount of time, so it should have consumed this amount of fuel and cooked this amount of items. Like, surely it would not be that difficult to just run short logic that determines when, that's so weird to me. I could have sworn that furnaces didn't need to be loaded. Like, if you asked me, like, does a furnace work, like, does a furnace cook things while it's not loaded, I would have told you it did. That's so weird. That's so weird. And I've never, ever seen 2 furnaces that are almost done and 2 furnaces that are nowhere near. That's absolutely a new thing. Sugarcane is important because it lets us make maps, and maps are pretty useful because they let us make those map arts. I should build stairs that go up here at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Probably should have broken down both of these rows at once, but oh well. Delicious, delicious sugarcane. That's another thing we can do, is I think the iron farm is currently in disrepair, and obviously I would be happier if it wasn't, so should take the time to go down there at some point. Fix the iron farm, because it's not like Vivi's gonna do it. Jesus, takes forever. That's okay. Haven't used this shield at all yet. Prop 4 is a good enchantment to have. I'm only gonna have one enchant on this armor. God, it takes forever. Breed my cows. They really ought to make a, They have to make that shit that you can right-click crops to auto-replant them. That should be a thing. They should add that to vanilla. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that because I've played the game for so long. But every time I'm playing a mod pack and they have the right-click on a crop thing, I'm always overjoyed. Uh-oh. Alright. I don't know who keeps doing this to my fucking sheep farm, but I will find you, dude. Bro. New moon. Oh, I also got some new resource packs, chat. Those might be Linux exclusives. Uh-oh. I should have started streaming in Linux today. What the fuck was I thinking? Let me just add this to my thing now. Check this out. What do you guys think about this? I think these are kind of hot. I won't lie. This is that guy on YouTube Shorts. He makes resource packs. It looks very similar to the default font in SevTech, except some of the letters aren't like jarringly small caps, while the other ones are actual lowercase. Sugar. All right. Now, I think that it should be easy enough to get my desired effect here. But we'll see. I don't want to have to look up the different sizes of Minecraft circle, but I think I should be able to figure it out just by having a consistent rule for making concentric rings. Like, that shouldn't be too hard. Oh no! Fuck. Runaway train, dude. Alright, hold on, I'll just grab another one. Oh, apple skin looks so fucking weird. I might have to add apple skin textures to this. Just pop that in here for now. No, wait, I need this to take me through to the next line. Speed is definitely the right effect for this beacon to have here. Definitely need a better way to open that door. Don't know what that is. Because the way that it works now, it's gonna need like a pulse inverter or something if I want it to work with 2 levers, which is the most logical solution, but that's gonna require beefier. I should get that mod that lets you put like redstone in a single block or whatever. All right, so this is gonna be the last layer of this. Like, this should, in theory, just work. Yeah, that's fine. A-okay. All right. Oh no. All right. Very cool. All right, here we go. All right. 3. Sure. Really, I should be putting all of these support blocks on the exterior, come to think of it. Like, just like that, I'm already almost out. How many more? How many of these do you think I can get back? Not that many. Should not need any of these scaffold wood planks anymore, though. So we shall just get rid of them. All right, awesome. This might be a very stupid way to go about this, by the way. Like, I might end up needing to, like, completely change how this looks later, because I don't know if we're gonna end up with a dome here or not. I mean, I guess that the critical point here is this, because after that I need to start building it flat instead of tall, but that's probably not even gonna be an issue. And we are out. Not even close. But if you come over here, you can kind of see that the dominess is starting to take shape. But yeah, we're gonna need hella more glass. That's okay. And then this all needs to get filled in as well. This is kind of fucking hideous. We've been working on this base for so long, and it's coming along pretty well, actually. But the problem is it just requires so much work to make it look like anything but a massive turd in the middle of a field. Like... This is by no stretch a trivial task. I don't want these things. So... I mean, I guess I should just go find more sand immediately, really. I mean, that's... seems quite sensible, actually. Any roaming creepers nearby? I have not been locked in on this disc farm nonsense even a little bit. Let's see, is there a river near here? Anywhere I can find a good amount of sand. I could also set up a sand duper, but I don't have that prepared for this stream, so I'd rather not. Let's just jump in the river here. Surely I will not die. God, I'm fucking munching on this shovel. I am gonna need to go to the skeleton spawner soon to fix my shovel. Oops. Nice, delicious sand. Like, I careful not to break my shovel, I feel like. All right, let's go back. I'll also be needing more coal. Let's just go grab some coal since I'm using so much of it. Nice, 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 nice. Then I know I saw some over here as well. Well. You can mine coal very quickly. The right tools, apparently. All right. More coal. I have e-chested this e-chest in the past, and it was kind of embarrassing. I won't lie. I miss the mod that lets you climb walls, dude. What a great idea. I mean, I understand that that shouldn't be in vanilla. But honestly, I feel like it doesn't take away much from the gameplay experience. Aside from letting you do some really stupid shit. But like being able to climb a mountain by, I mean, it's called the wall jump mod or something, because the idea is to emulate a wall jump, which in my opinion, it doesn't actually even do a very good job of, because I would never use that to jump from one wall to an opposing wall, or like, it's like, I wouldn't use it like a wall kick ever. It's basically just you can climb walls now, the mod, and for that, I appreciate it. Right, making my way back to Aqua Camp. Like, we spent the whole SMP living in this little hole. Because our base is so... Why are there only two? There's two. What have I done? I've done something stupid. It's because I took two with me the first time, but I thought I kept... Oh, no, I know it. I remember now what I've done. Okay. Well, you can't win them all. All right, let's get these cooking, first and foremost. Because if these aren't cooking, then I am. Put my dirt away, my gravel, my stone, get this coal ore, flint, clay balls. I don't think we keep balls anywhere. Where do you guys store balls? What do you store in your balls? Balls? I don't think we have a balls chest. Do you have a ink sacks location? Alright, I guess I'll put my balls in here. This doesn't have texture yet. No one will notice that. I don't even know why I have this, honestly. This can go in. This doesn't need to be taking up space in my e-chest. Put that shit away. It's a good pickaxe, it's just not worth using. I mean, I would go to the skeleton spawner now and grind up my shovel a little bit, but as I've recently learned, that could unload my fucking furnaces, my furnace, which I would rather it not. Just to rebalance my minecart situation. Note that I put 3 minecarts in each chest so that this wouldn't be an issue. So technically this is the system working as intended. However, it bothers me personally that the minecarts are in the wrong spots, so it doesn't actually help me any. Bitch. Nice. Bonikichi. Good evening, Minnow. I think this just makes sense to be doing this right now. Assuming that this is I don't know who made these, but these are awesome. I might have made these for all I fucking know. I love these though. Dude, nobody ever, when they're making their own Minecraft font, no one ever realizes how much symbols and shit there are in the Minecraft font. If you block this water, you die and go to hell. Hello, where are my skeletons? Oh, there they are. And they're starting to drop in. Okay, I have no reason to use a looting sword for this endeavor. I will happily take the Skeleton Smasher out of its cage. We're just gonna kind of hang out here until my shovel gets fixed, because I need that to collect more sand when I inevitably run out of sand. Looting sword? No, you fucking... Ugh. Sometimes, Minnow. fucking degen. A looting sword. Spawn, you assholes. There they are, the assholes. I was curious about the functionality of the new and improved skeleton farm, which I think was built courtesy of Curb. If you're a skeleton, you spawn here, you get funneled into... Is this guy swimming upstream? I think he is. Yeah, he is. Oh no, he's just walking around down there. Wait a minute. Is there not water down there? No, there is. Very weird. Anyway, they get pushed down into here. They go up this bubble column. And then they get dropped down this chute where they take, assuming they're not wearing armor, enough damage that I can just one-tap them down here. A very nice system. Let's go admire my handiwork on the minecart rail again. No, I need to stay close to here. I mean, I can. I'll just free cam. Free cam is such a good addition. I feel like to, especially if you've been playing the game for a while. Like just being able to like do shit like this. Oh look, a slime. I do kind of wonder if there's a way I could make this look better, but honestly, I'm not too displeased with how it came out. This is also visible from Aqua Base. You can see here. You can just outlook onto this cave, and I think this wall is going to be made of like glass or something, so that'd be pretty cool. We need so much glass for this project, which is also why I'm cooking so much of it. Free cam is such a cool mod, dude. I really like it. I do feel like the cheating applications of free cam should not be slept on, but at the same time, like, if you're not using it to like, first of all, it's not like X-ray. It's not like you can really cheat that much with it. Second of all, just for like doing stuff that like looking around and shit. Also, I feel like what some people might consider cheating, which is using it to look for like an annoying zombie or something. I don't think that's cheating. I think that honestly, that is, I've spent enough time playing Minecraft to understand that the quality of life increase that you get from simply like clipping through the wall and saying there's that fucking zombie like near my, like 2 inches from my build. Like, I don't think that it's, I think it, like if you're using this like look and scout cave systems or whatever, I think that's very uncool. But just being used to like look around like nearby places where you already have seen. Look at this mine shaft, by the way. This thing is these are always expansive. I never give them credit. Where am I trying to go? This is actually, this gets kind of awkward up here. Because I started building on the natural cave generation. I feel like this 180 is kind of rough. It's weird how vertical this line is. Like the start and end point are almost at the same X and Z coordinate, but it has to go so far up that there's like a massive length of rail going around. I do like that it kind of explores the cave. I almost wish I would have taken it further. Like, could you imagine if like this rail here came like all the way out? Like, there's no practical reason for it to do that, and it would make transit take longer. But wouldn't it be cool? Like, it would be a little cool. You have to admit that you can say that it's not optimal and shouldn't be built that way, and still respect that that's cool. I'm gonna put a torch there. Are you supposed to pull epic Minecraft pranks if people can just free cam? That's the other thing. But you can still pull Epic Minecraft pranks. I made a whole YouTube video about it. I don't think I would use free cam like while there were other people online. You know, I don't know. And I definitely wouldn't use it to try to avoid like a trap or a jape. I'm not unfun, you know? Like the way that I use free cam, and actually there is one Minecraft prank that I suppose I have been using free cam to do away with, which is that someone keeps putting skulk shriekers in my fucking melon farm. And first and foremost, I believe that person should be burned at the stake. But at the very least, with free cam, I can figure out where the shrieker is without griefing my entire farm in order to figure it out. All right, my shovel's looking pretty hot right now. Won't lie. We may be in the good to go state pretty soon here. What are we looking at? 1476, 1500. Yeah, we'll be there in a few skeletons. I don't know why I'm collecting the bones and arrows from this chest. Like, there's not just gonna be more in 8 seconds. 10 seconds. $15.12. Oh my god, dude! It's like I'm trying to free cam around a little bit just so that you guys don't have to watch me AFK here, which is what I would be doing otherwise. I wonder what my furnaces are doing. Like, do you guys think that they're cooking? I cannot believe that what chunk of furnaces then can make it not cook shit. That's still insane to me. They're probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna finish doing all this nonsense. I'm gonna go back up there and they're still gonna be like very uncooked. 1560. All right, you know what? I think I can live with my shovel having one less durability than the maximum. I think that I will be okay with that outcome. Psych, just kidding, I'm getting that. Like, I'm not actually even sure if this is faster than just jumping down the water chute, but I liked building it, and I think that's the most important part. Is that I'm experiencing the joy of the game. Take me to Aqua Camp. Please tell me my furnaces were cooking, dude. It's not that far away. I should get a mending book for this sword. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Sharpness 5, looting 3. That is just an objectively better sword than sharp 3 on breaking 3. Knockback 2. Knockback is such a double-edged sword, ironically. Like, it's really cool sometimes, but other times it's just like, fucking whatever, who cares? I think 12 emeralds is the going rate right now. Grab one of these and... Excuse me, sir. All right. Ruin someone's epic prank. I feel like I would be so upset if I spoiled someone's prank by cheating. Because, like, I don't know, the funny thing about putting shriekers, I mean, at least I would hope, the reason to put shriekers is because it's inconvenient. Like, it's annoying to me when I get there, and not because you actually revel in the glory of watching me spend 20 fucking minutes griefing my entire mob, like my entire melon farm, just to find where you put a shrieker. I mean, like, Then again, whoever did it did hide the fucking thing in a wall, so they are probably just an asshole, but you know. You want to afford some benefit of the doubt for these things. I forgot to put my skeleton loot away, so I'm going to go back here real quick. I mean, Minna, the fact of the matter is that you need to stop, and this is how you stop. What? I mean, how do you stop a minecart in Terraria? Fuck. Don't worry, it has a crumple zone. It's fine. Bone. Arrow. Don't go up there. That was very silly of me to not have cleaned that up. No, I should have food on the hotbar. Let's put the bow. There we go. You jump off and maintain momentum when you land running? Maybe that's what you do. You don't use them very much unless you find a natural one? I think that it's a great way to traverse the Terraria world. I'm kind of pleased with how ours is going on that world. So this is not even going to be our permanent elevator, so we're going to have to get rid of that at some point and move the elevator over to the back of the building, and I'm not even exactly sure how that's going to work. Oh, no, it should work, because the landing will always be well underneath the staircase, so there'll just be 2 entrances to each floor, and one of them will be via stairs, one of them will be via elevator, and that should be fine. We just have to keep it in mind when we're designing the floors that people can get there either way. I really need to add apple skin to this resource pack. That's so hideous on the hunger bar where the vanilla Minecraft outline is on the 32x hunger texture. That's pretty rough. Won't lie, it's pretty rough. Definitely intending to fix that. All right. Project build a giant glass dome. I am stupid. I have this like deep-seated fear that I am not building a dome correctly. Like, I'm very nervous about that. That I'm gonna finish this and it's gonna look hideous because I am using like the stupid idiot's dome construction methodology. All right. Does that, what I just did, does that make sense? Or should I put another, I don't think this block should exist. No. Nice, got it back. We're doing the support blocks on the outside this time because I recognize it is much easier to recollect them if I do so. Like, I didn't look up any reference for this. I just figured that if I build concentric circles that follow the existing structure of the dome and follow like a set rule of how they should be placed. That's what I'm unclear on, is simply building each ring directly inside of the previous ring in exactly the same way, or should I be like flattening it out more in some places? I really, like, I just cannot think about it too hard. I think that it's just gonna be a certain way, and then I'll either regret looking up a tutorial or be very proud of myself for not using one. I did use a tutorial to build the the underlying circle here. Is not a tutorial, but I used the Minecraft circle calculator to just make it look as clean as possible. I feel like that's kind of important. Square domes are hard. Freehand doming. I am freehand doming. There's a method to my madness, but it's not a robust one. Freehand doming. Hand doming. Okay. There. And there. Boom, boom. Like, I should have tested this in the creative mode at least. Certainly. Wrong place. Wait. I'm just an idiot. That was the answer. Okay. All right, sweet. Yep. Wait, hold on. I'm really close to the start right now. Just wiped out Tyrant of Town. Okay. Just walking along here. Breaking to collect these as we go. This one is placed incorrectly. And goodbye. Okay. I don't believe that a fall from this height will kill me. It wouldn't. I somehow knew I was gonna fuck up that clutch. Perhaps it's because I equipped the totem that I fucked up the clutch. We'll never know for sure. But at any rate, it didn't matter. On the dome again. I mean, I feel like so far so good. I'm nervous, dude. I'm nervous. I placed it on the fucking inside. There we go. Exterior blocks, thank you. I don't know why I keep doing things that are like so obviously wrong that it hurts, but that's okay. I do feel like, okay, even if this doesn't end up being the dome of my dreams and it's not perfect, I am doing a pretty good job as far as consistency is concerned. Like, I feel like that is not going to be where I fail. I'm not going to end up with like an asymmetrical or lopsided dome. It will definitely be exterior blocks during your exterior monologue. What is an exterior monologue? Is that like a literary device I'm not aware of? The accidental uncrouch into death. There is nowhere I can fall right now that will kill me. So that is the good news. I think I could even fall from the apex of the dome all the way down to the floor and not die. Maybe if I like somehow yeeted myself out the tower at ludicrous speed. But that wouldn't happen, so. All right. Three, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. All right, let's keep going. This is so much glass. Like, it's literally like just the surface area of this dome is so much glass. All right. I'm gonna do this one ring at a time just so that I make sure that I'm staying consistent. I could do two at a time in theory, but I mean, I could do two of these at a time in theory as well. I'm just, especially because it's like a transition point. It just feels like it would be incredible hubris to roll those dice. This is unnecessary. Yep, this is my last bit of glass, and it's not gonna take me there. Not gonna take me to that beautiful place where I don't need to go and get more. Shit, dude, I did this again. Give it back? Fuck. Yeah, real smooth. I don't know, dude. I feel like I've been getting better at those, and then I just fuck up like 3 in a row. I didn't even get the plank, did I? No, I think I did actually. I think I did actually. Oh, 24, 25, 26, 27. No, I am in fact. Where'd it go? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that is 28. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay. Anywho, onward. All right. 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. I really hope this ends up looking like a dome, dude. I'm a little, like, the thing that I think makes me the most nervous right now that I'm starting to realize is that as the circle gets smaller, this length stays the same. So I'm actually kind of like collapsing into a square instead of a circle right now, which is not ideal, probably. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty domey. It looks pretty domey so far, I would say. I would say that looks like a dome. I think that once we start flattening it out up here, that's when it's really gonna be like dome or no dome. But we'll see. If an interior monologue is your thoughts to yourself, your exterior monologue is just monologuing. Replying to me kind of makes it a dialogue instead. True. It's dome or no dome, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's where you choose to build a dome or build some fucking abomination to God. The cool part is that you don't actually know what you're building until you finish. I'm very close. I think that one more shipment of sand should push me over that magic mark. It is daytime. I should not be able to sleep right now. Yeah, of course not. All right. Well, let's see. Where can we go for sand? I mean, we can go to the same river we were just in. There was way more sand there. Oh, look. The rain has gone away. Oh. It's basically where, like, you and, like, 20 other guys, you're making a building, and, like, every time you complete, like, 3 layers of bricklaying, they, like, ask you dome or no dome. And, like, the earlier that you can confidently say you are or are not building a dome, like, the higher your prize money is. So, like, you could be pretty sure you're getting a dome in, like, round 2, but if you're wrong and you say no dome, or you're wrong and you say dome and it's actually you're building, like, a pyramid or something, then you leave with nothing. So it's kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of scenario. Thank you, Mario. I think this is where I was digging before because it looks stupid. So let's go ahead and see what we can get done here. It's impossible to avoid accidentally mining dirt when you're this fast at mining sand, I think. And that's not a complaint, because I would rather be this fast at mining sand and get a little dirt by accident than have to take longer to mine the sand. So that is A-okay with me. Ow. Ooh, a trident guy. Let's try attribute swapping him. No, I'm just gonna kill him. Dude, they never drop. They never drop. The looting did give me 5 rotten flesh, though, so at least I have that going for me. They never drop. Is there another trident guy? Did I just hear? No. That must be my imagination. Look at all these tridents that he threw at me to not even drop one. Soggy rotten flesh, real. These underwater beaches are great hotspots for collecting just a bunch of sand. Because it doesn't really make the surface terrain look that much worse, and you get a bunch of sand out of the deal. I also need to drain a portion of river somewhere, because I would like to make a ink farm. For reasons. See, the thing about the sheep all being purple is that I don't even know of any build on the entire server that uses a bunch of purple wool. So, like, someone did that just because they knew it would bother me. And it does bother me. But what actually bothers me isn't that someone pranks me by converting my entire sheep farm into purple. What bothers me is that it was someone who isn't going to take credit for it. Like, what? Like, look, if you're gonna pull a joke on someone in Minecraft, right? I get it. It's funny, it's cool. We all love doing it. But like, I feel like it's in bad faith if you're just like pulling a prank on someone and trying to conceal that it was you who did it, right? You know? Like, at the very least, if you're gonna pull a prank on someone on an SMP server, you should be opening up yourself. You should be establishing, oh, yes, I dyed your sheep purple. That's a pain in the ass to fix. And then like leave like a calling card, like enjoy your purple sheep, and then you sign it or something, so that the person knows that you're, you know, willing to engage in a little bit of back and forth, like a little bit of banter. I feel like just pranking someone and not like establishing who you are, so thus giving the person who got pranked no recourse to get you back, is just kind of uncool, in my opinion. Like, Liam has gotten my ass several times in Minecraft, but I've always known it was him, and then when I get him back, he obviously knows it's me. See, if part of the prank was getting me to think it was someone else, that I could understand. Like if you have like a meta where like me not knowing who it is part of it, that's cool. But like with the do birthday thing, I needed to obscure that it was me who did it, but at the end of the day, I still told Du it was me. Like, if you're gonna do that sort of gambit, you have to be there when the person figures out what you did, and then you have to like fess up at some point. You know, this has been going on for weeks, where someone will just dye all my sheep a different color and then run away. It's very annoying. And also, if you want me to think it's someone else, then you need to frame someone else. There's just no information whatsoever. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Come back. No! It's so much faster than me. Alright. They do actually move slower when there's not a player sat in them, but that doesn't mean that I can outrun it. I guess I can go look for more coal nearby since I'm using so much. There's sand in a box somewhere. There we go. Okay, let's go find some coal, perhaps. I've got the smooth criminal. Let's put that in my offhand. This up here, this down. There we go. Like, who knows where there's like a hole somewhere where I just have ignored an entire massive vein of coal. Big veiny coal. I think the number one sin of SevTech Age's early game might be, well, it's the Between Lands. But after that, the number two sin of SevTech Age's early game is giving you those massive ore veins, and like the fastest you could possibly mine the ore is so fucking slow. Let's get these on the hotbar perhaps, shall we? There we go. I mean, eventually you get vein mine and then you can just mine it, the whole thing basically instantly, but it's so agonizing to like dig out a whole thing. It takes for fucking ever. All right. Boom. Coal is pretty common, at least. Pretty easy to come by for most of the game. I guess it does make sense to start farming charcoal at some point because, like, yes, coal is prosperous, but it's certainly not renewable. How did I even get down here? Whatever. Alright, there we go. How did I get in here? Oh no. Oh no, bro, I fucked up. Okay, never mind, it's right here. Why would you blow up from that? Ah, fuck it, whatever. Who cares, dude? I mean, we do have all of the stone on planet Earth, so if I don't have room in a box for this, throwing it away wouldn't be the end of the world either. Looks like we do have room. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and sleep to avoid phantom spawning on my ass. Like, I don't know who's on the server thinking that wouldn't it be funny if I dyed all Devin's sheep purple and never took credit for it? Like, at least take some pride in your work, man. Forgot to grab the correct pickaxe before coming down here. Obviously, it doesn't do me very much good to just silk touch all the coal again. Boom. Pretty sure my last fortune pickaxe was called like Fortunate Sun or something. Oh, let's offhand the shovel as we do this. There we go. I've even topped them all off. I'm so kind and cool and clever. I do think we keep coal in here. Yep. Now what do? Maybe harvest more sugar cane. Never hurts to have some more sugar cane. Makes you lots of paper. Sugarcane is a very more the merrier substance. We should have a sugarcane farm of this scale in Sevtech Ages, and the fact that we continue to not is almost concerning. Now that we have access to buckets, there's no reason, actually maybe not even like a sugarcane farm like that, because like that's nice and all, but like what you really want is a sugarcane like what I've got up top. Like, as someone who has obtained a certain understanding of how much sugarcane you need in that fuck-ass mod pack, I have like an intimate understanding of how deficient our current sugarcane production is, and yet I have done nothing to rectify it. Miss any? Perfect. Right, that's almost there. Calls for another row. All right. Look at this minnow. Yeah, this is something that happened earlier this stream. I was off doing some other shit. I come back here and like these two furnaces are almost done, but these two, which I started at the same time, are far off. There's a chunk border that runs right between them. So this side was loaded, this side wasn't. I didn't even fucking know. I just today learned that furnaces work differently when they're not loaded. I always assumed that you could unload a furnace and it would still cook shit, or at least calculate how much shit should have been cooked when you came back. Not the case. I literally learned something new about this game today. All right. If any luck, this is probably enough to actually finish the project. It is kind of funny and also very annoying. Like, what do you mean I was the exact correct distance away that my furnaces that coincidentally straddle a chunk border were half loaded? That's so fucked. Look at that. That minnow, by the way, I don't know if I've had this in the past when you've been watching a Minecraft stream. That little yellow shit around, I don't even know if you're watching a stream, actually, but the little yellow shit around my hunger bar that looks ugly as fuck because I haven't made a texture for it, is my saturation. I have a mod that allows me to view my saturation. And that is why golden carrots are such a good food resource, because that's basically just like free regeneration when you have and you can't lose hunger while you have saturation, but you do lose saturation doing the same things that you do to lose hunger. So, you know, it's not like a perfect or overpowered system. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. This is so fucking scary that I'm gonna mess something up, dude. I think that's right. Oh God, maybe not. Wait a minute. This is wrong. Right? Wrong? Oh, fuck. I'm making an executive decision here to do this. I think that's better. I think that's better. God, this is where we're getting into real precarious fucking territory right now. Like, is this the same situation, but again right here? I think so. No, it's not. It's not. There's only one of those per corner. The most foreseeable consequence of freehand doming. Having to make an executive decision, I suppose, is a pretty hefty consequence of doming my way. I think this is what we decided. I only have to remember to do that like 4 times because it's on the corners exactly. So it's not something that I have to do twice per thing. I really should have the water bucket on the hotbar, huh? That would be perhaps clever. What am I want the axe, but I want the food. All right, I'll put the food here. I hope that I am not punished for making an executive decision. That's my... I mean, I've already been punished by needing to make a decision at all. What would really suck is if I was further punished by having made the wrong choice at that critical moment. All right. The dome top is becoming much easier to traverse now, so that's at least nice. I'm less likely to fall down the outside of the dome. And it's less consequential if and when I do. All right. Three laps, dude. This is like... Fuck. All right. I'm not feeling terrible about this, I won't lie. All right, and then like that, and then this. Okay. Oops, gonna need that. All right, now 2 more rings in of that. Okay, 7 blocks. That's all it is. That's all it is. 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Silk Touch Pickaxe, for making it so I can break glass without dropping it forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, another lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I want to do that though, like another one in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that's it. Just gotta fill the rest of this in with glass. And that's our dome. $34 glass to spare. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That is a convincing dome. That is a dome. I think that my executive decision making has paid dividends. That looks like a proper snow globe right there. My Void Stranger run has been on your mind since your other day. Fuck. Yeah, just do the from inventory bucket clutch, something that I am definitely capable of thinking about and doing before I break both my legs. Now, I kind of want to put like an apiary in here, like have like some like trees, flowers, and bees. There needs to be a hole in the middle for the beacon to shine through or it won't work, so. But I kind of want to put something in here, I'm just not sure if I should. Because this is going to be where the beds are. This is like the bedroom up here. Oh, doesn't that look fucking dope though? Like, look at that. Look at that dome, dude. People are going to be talking about it. People are going to be talking about the dome. And this is like the observation deck. So we'll preserve the player having, well, any player having access to up here. Somehow we might build stairs. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but this is like an observation deck where you can like gaze out upon the bounty of the world. You can see the spawn village from here, which is kind of cool. You can see a spruce forest. Okay, so this is like the observation deck, and then the dome is just completely, you can't get on top of the dome, which is normally the type of thing that I hate, but honestly this is tall enough. I am happy with this dome. I feel like you love it when a beacon visible from Mars shines through your bedroom. It's like a nightlight, you know? Plus you could put light occluding glass around it if you really don't want to look at it. We could build like a beacon holder. See, look at that. Look at that. It's like it's not even there. Anyway. There's no reason you need to be able to see the beacon. That actually, putting like a central support column might be a good way to deal with the beacon in some of the lower floors. Like on the storage floor, if there was like a big pillar in the middle and the chests were backed up to the pillar and the pillar was just like a sheath for the beacon. I don't know. It's definitely a thought, definitely an idea. So, look at fucking that, dude. Is that not just an impressive thing to look up at? Oh, I'm very pleased. Oh, I'm very happy with this dome. You can't really tell it's a dome from down here, but like, let's say you just got off the aqua line. Yeah, that's a fucking dome. Coming up this bridge. Yeah, no, you're appreciating the fuck out of that dome. Anyway, watch this clutch. Fuck. It was so bad, it like wasn't even close. I swear to God, dude, I did like 7 of those in a row earlier today, and now I'm just missing every single one. Alright, I'm very happy with that. And that's probably where I'm going to call it for this stream, honestly. I know it's been a shorter stream because this was a later start. The ground clutched my ankles, real. But let's head back to Aqua Camp. I'd love to move into Aqua Base soon, but we need to move a few more critical components over there, and then we can continue construction while we live there. But I think that once we have storage and crafting set up over there, like, that's it, man. Then we move in. Although, well, first, first and foremost. Okay, let's plunk these in here. I don't need glass in my E-chest, but I'll put it in here with the rest of the glass so that we have a little bit of glass sitting around. I'm gonna take a screenshot for the Discord, I think. I think that this is something, I've accomplished a feat today that is worthy of taking a tasteful Discord screenshot. go ahead and crack that bad boy open. I'm hosting a Minecraft party tournament with a prize pool. Let's go on the S&P and just go to the screenshots channel. Dome. Sweet. You're happy you were here to see my completed dome? That's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad that there was someone here to share my dome moment with me as well, you know? Sometimes, the completion of a task or a process is made sweeter when there is someone there to revel in its completion with you. So I appreciate it. JC even says that a girl looked at it and thought it was cool, so that's pretty cool. No one likes a lonely dome. Exactly. All right. Soon, Nugget, you shall be moved to the new base as well. We used to have a pet phantom, but it was so fucking annoying that we just couldn't. You know what, Minnow? Because I'm a cool guy and I don't know how to stop streams, I'm gonna show you something I did. In her last live stream, Pharaohs fell off a cliff near her own base. And I wasn't in chat at the time, but then when I did join the stream, like a few minutes later, I saw that a chatter had recently said we should put a fence there so she doesn't fall into that hole. I am stupid. So I have... all the way out here, and I actually have built a pretty nice staircase over here too. You used to have to do some like fucko parkour in order to get from the subway station to the base, but no longer. No longer must we suffer. This is all Subtle Pup did. Subtle Pup made these stairs. These stairs. But then once we get down here, this is all Devin from here on out. It almost looks like a cave that generated with stairs in it, which I think is kind of neat. I mean, this part is obviously man-made, but I put up a fence here. Fey retention fence. This is in my opinion Super funny. She still has the picture of feet on the wall for some reason. I don't really know. Like, there was no obligation for her to hang on to that. At any rate. Nice. Yeah, exactly. So now I just have to hope that she streams the game again before that reference no longer makes sense, because it's been long forgotten. Oh, dude, this subtle waste shit is so cool. I'm so happy that Subtle decided to do this, because it's really, like, it's been an inspiration to me to also make infrastructure. I do think an above-ground rail line would be pretty dope, and I probably do need one to, if I ever want to connect Vivi's base to the rest of everything. Vivi must have built her base wherever the border happened to be at the time, because it's so fucking far away from everything. Even though there was a confined region where you were able to build a base and you couldn't build a base outside of that region, it's so far. I've updated this map, but I forgot to push it to my website, so it's stuck in limbo right now, the updated map. But that'll be a thing for next time I play on the SMP. I'll fix the rail map, and I have a stop information graphic that I made. It's pretty cool. But nothing goes to GitHub until you push it. So, all right, that's it. I need to call it somewhere. But thank you for hanging out with me, Minnow. See you next time. Don't know what the plan is tomorrow, honestly. We'll see. Melissa might be here, or will be here. So, we'll see. Good night.